The Curse of Oak Island explores new evidence linking Vikings to a settlement in Season 12, Episode 3. In a captivating turn of events on the November 26 episode of The Curse of Oak Island, titled The Saga, the team delves into a theory connecting Viking explorers to the mysterious treasures of Oak Island. Treasure hunter Marty Lagina, joined by researchers Doug Crowell and Emiliano Sacchetti, archaeologist Laird Niven, and archaeometallurgist Emma Culligan, traveled to Lansox Meadows in Newfoundland, Canada. This UNESCO World Heritage Site, recognized as the only verified Norse settlement in North America, dates back to approximately the year 1000. The site spans nearly 31 square miles, was unearthed in 1960, and has yielded nearly 800 Viking artifacts, including remnants of 8 buildings, one of which is a forge. The visit highlighted the relatively short distance from this historic site to Oak Island, adding credibility to the theory of Viking involvement. The Viking connection to Oak Island explored. The Lagina brothers, who have led the Oak Island excavations for a decade, continue searching for the legendary Knights Templar treasure, a quest that has spanned over 2 centuries. The team's Newfoundland expedition has added weight to the possibility that Vikings may have played a crucial role in guiding the Knights Templar to Oak Island, potentially helping to hide sacred relics and treasures. This investigation builds on a 2023 journey to Europe by members of the Oak Island team, which first introduced the Viking connection. Insights from experts at Lansox Meadows during the recent visit have strengthened the plausibility of this theory, sparking further excitement among the treasure hunters. New tunnel in Lot 5 as the Oak Island team uncovers another theory. Meanwhile, back on Oak Island, a potential new tunnel has been identified, and further studies of Lot 5 suggest it might have been a sacred site in the past. Executive producer Joe Lessard emphasized the discovery's significance, noting that archaeologists have not dismissed the possibility of the area being an ancient place of worship, driving the team to continue their exploration. As the season unfolds, anticipation builds for the December 3 episode, Concrete Evidence, which promises new revelations. Following criticisms of the show's lack of tangible findings, this episode may provide answers that fans have long been awaiting. The show continues to unravel the mysteries of Oak Island by integrating historical research and cutting-edge investigative techniques. The emerging Viking connection adds an intriguing layer to the narrative, intertwining Norse exploration with medieval legends and offering fresh insights into the island's enigmatic history. Season 12 of The Curse of Oak Island has been nothing short of groundbreaking, and Episode 3, titled Viking Shadows, delves into one of the most exciting theories yet: a potential Viking settlement on Oak Island. This revelation sends shockwaves through the Fellowship, reshaping their quest for the island's elusive treasure and unlocking a narrative that could rewrite history itself. The Viking legend emerges. As the episode begins, Rick and Marty Lagina gather the team in the war room to review a discovery made by Gary Drayton in the previous episode, a peculiar object found near Lot 26. The artifact, resembling a Norse whetstone, is inscribed with runic-like symbols. Drayton's excitement is palpable as he presents it, suggesting it might be linked to the Vikings. This could be the first tangible evidence that connects Oak Island to a Viking presence, Drayton exclaims, his enthusiasm infectious. The whetstone is sent for analysis, but the team wastes no time speculating about its origins. Charles Barkhouse digs into historical records, uncovering accounts of Viking expeditions reaching Newfoundland over 1,000 years ago. Could the Norse explorers have ventured further south, leaving their mark on Oak Island? A hidden settlement? While waiting for the artifact's results, the team shifts focus to a new lead: Archaeologist Miriam Amaralt reveals recently unearthed anomalies in the swamp area, discovered through ground-penetrating radar. The scans show what appears to be the remnants of a rectangular structure, an unusual find for the island. The dimensions and layout are consistent with Viking longhouses, Amaralt explains, as the team examines 3D renderings. If this is what we think it is, we might be looking at a temporary Viking settlement. Excitement builds as the Fellowship heads to the swamp to investigate further. Heavy machinery clears debris, revealing stone foundations that spark even more questions. Among the stones, Jack Begley finds a shard of pottery with intricate carvings resembling Norse designs. It's not definitive proof, cautions Marty Lagina, ever the skeptic, but this is definitely worth exploring. A visit from the experts. To deepen their understanding, the Laginas invite Dr. Annika Svensson, a Norse historian, to Oak Island. Dr. Svensson's expertise in Viking settlements brings a fresh perspective to the investigation. Upon examining the whetstone and pottery shard, she grows increasingly convinced of their Norse origins. These symbols are consistent with the Elder Futhark runic alphabet. Dr. Svensson states, "They tell a story, one of protection, perhaps left as a warning or marker." Her insights reignite the team's passion for uncovering the truth. She also notes the strategic location of Oak Island, aligning with Viking exploration patterns. This island would have been a perfect stopping point for Norse sailors, providing shelter and resources during their expeditions. Clues beneath the earth. The Fellowship decides to expand their excavation, focusing on the rectangular structure in the swamp. As layers of mud and peat are removed, more artifacts emerge: iron rivets, wooden fragments, and a small bronze brooch. The brooch in particular captures everyone's attention with its ornate design, depicting the serpent-like creature. Dr. Svensson identifies it as a Norse symbol of Jormungandr, the world serpent, often associated with exploration and the unknown. This is a significant find, she says. It suggests the people here were not just passing through. They left behind pieces of their identity. The discovery leads the team to theorize that Oak Island might have been more than a pit stop. Could it have been a Viking stronghold or even a sacred site? Theories and tensions. As thrilling as the discoveries are, they ignite debates among the team. Doug Crowell argues that the Viking theory challenges the long-standing notion of a Templar connection. If the Vikings were here first, it raises questions about later expeditions and their motives. Did the Templars find something left behind by the Norse? Rick, ever the optimist, embraces the complexity. This isn't just about treasure, it's about uncovering layers of history. The Vikings could be one chapter in a much larger story. Marty, however, remains cautious. We need definitive proof before jumping to conclusions. Artifacts can be misleading without context. A deeper connection. The final act of the episode brings another twist. Laird Niven uncovers a buried wooden plank near the Money Pit area, dated to approximately 1020 AD through dendrochronology. This date aligns with Viking expeditions, suggesting their presence on Oak Island might coincide with the mysterious origins of the Money Pit itself. Dr. Svensson proposes a bold theory. The Vikings could have created an early version of the Money Pit to hide their wealth or sacred relics. This idea electrifies the team as they realize the implications for their search. Could the legendary treasure of Oak Island actually be of Viking origin? Rick wonders aloud, his eyes gleaming with anticipation. Looking ahead. As the episode concludes, the team gathers around the war room table, piecing together their findings. The whetstone, pottery shard, brooch, and dated plank form a compelling narrative, but the mystery is far from solved. The Fellowship vows to dig deeper, both literally and figuratively, into the Viking connection. Dr. Stenson promises to return with more specialists, while the Lachinists plan to widen their search across the island. For viewers, The Curse of Oak Island Season 12, Episode 3 is a thrilling chapter that redefines the possibilities of the island's enigmatic history. The Viking connection opens new doors, blending archaeology, legend, and determination into a story that captivates both the team and their audience. As the screen fades to black, one thing is clear. The search for Oak Island secrets is more exciting than ever, with each discovery shedding light on an ancient past that refuses to stay buried.